Hey, what's up? What's up? Hold on. Hold on. This is Gary Speaks channel. Oh yeah. Okay. Damn, you all in my damn face. Alright. This is Gary Speaks channel, and sometimes I like to chat and shit, and I just felt like chatting right now. I really don't make a lot of YouTube videos, and there's a lot of things that I've actually thought about making a video for that I haven't made a video for. Usually I do yard work to come up with an idea. I take on a whole job and not neglect the job and disregard my coworkers just to keep a job, just so I can have an idea at work, because that's where my ideas come from. My ideas come early in the morning, or when something happens to me and I just start singing about it, or I sing something in reference to something that's regarding something that just previously happened during that time. And that's how I usually come up with my ideas, and that's why I do yard work, and I'm so anxious to go out there and do work, just to have an idea. And that's where most of my ideas come from, if anyone is interested. And I have a idea channel called NC17 ATNCE101. The reason why I have that channel is because I used to make a lot of different usernames back in my MySpace days. And back in my MySpace days, that was one of my usernames. My first one was called Simple101, or just Simple, because I used to be in college, and somebody introduced me to collegeclub.com. And after College Club, I would see a lot of different things that people were doing in my school. I used to go to school at Elizabeth City State University, and Elizabeth City State University. And back then, people were on blackplanet.com, and I found out that there was Asian Avenue and Mayente and all these other stuff. Different races coming together and building their own website. I thought it was pretty cool. So, there was another website called bangdub.com, and it would show like crazy, gross stuff, and sometimes crazy pictures that people would post, and it was pretty cool. But I used to watch some of that stuff, and my usernames back then were a lot different than what they were now, or back in 2006. I started doing the whole thing with stealing photos. I would try my best to steal photos different ways. I would save them on a floppy disk, and I still do it now from time to time, just to steal a photo, just to see if I could do it or not, based on the browser, or based on the connection, or based on whatever website I'm on, just to see if I'm able to right click on it and save image as or whatever else. And it just amazes me that computers can send you information and you can actually take that information. But other than that, that's what I used to be focused on in 2002 and 2003. So I would save my work, and I got caught by somebody. I had my background in somebody else's photo, and they stopped sharing their photos online, and they moved from one country to another country. They moved from, I think, America back to Germany, because I did that, and she was like a famous model, and I tried to go back and apologize, and she didn't. But my username back then was EVRE101. The reason why I had my name EVRE, because it was the first two letters of my last name and the last two letters of my first name. And I chose 101 because, there would always be a book out there about 101 ways to do something, and I just decided to keep it that way. And I would just come up with crazy different things and delete the account, because I was that good at it. As far as I was that good at it, as far as creating a website, on blackplanet.com. I got so many different ones that I just random shit. And I'm talking for so long, but anyway, this is the reason why I made my username NC17ATNCE101. It was NC17ATNCE because I was working for Non-Comparable Entertainment, and I used to call myself NC17 because, you know, I like the rating system, you know, NC17. I thought it was pretty cool, and a lot of people had taken that name already, and I was like, damn, a lot of people have taken that name, you know. Why not rated G? Why not rated PG? You know, I never liked it. I like the number, you know, 17, NC17. And then I just chose at NCE, Non-Comparable Entertainment. So that's what I chose. And I was working with Strategy at that time, back in 2004. And I chose to make the name in 2006. That's when I was on MySpace a whole lot more. No, I made it in 2005, and then I found out about YouTube from MF Doom because there was pictures and videos. So I was like, okay, which one should I click on, pictures or videos? So I clicked on videos by accident, and I found out that people were uploading videos on YouTube. And I was like, what in the world is this? So then I was like, cool, this is pretty cool. This is all right. So I was like, wow, there are plenty of videos up here on this website. So I decided to make my own account based on the username that I already had, which was NC17ATNCE. So I chose to use NC17ATNCE101. So I used that one as my first one, and somebody sent me a friend request, and it was that easy. I told Reggie and my brother that I was going to make a video as a test, and I did. It was about Candy and the Puppies, and I made a bunch of music on SoundClick.com, and I wanted to have different people's videos as like a compilation to my music, and I will make it in Windows Movie Maker. And for some reason, one of the beats to the video, the music video I made, it was deleted. It was taken off, and I was like, what in the world? Somebody took my video off. And it had women farting in the video. I had nothing but women farting in the whole video, and it disrespected somebody. So, you know, and I got 13,000 views on it. So I don't have a copy of that video, but, you know, I still have the thumbnail, which is crazy, because the thumbnail has a woman. It looks weird, you know, and she's looking at the camera, and it's weird. But other than that, that's where my name comes from, NC17, because I wanted to make something to that rating and place it on the website and make it like to that particular way. Now, I've created NC17ATNCE102, which is a second channel to my main channel, and I just made that for bloopers or art or whatever else. And I made my NC17ATNCE101 as an idea page, just for any idea that I can come up with for a video. You know, most of the time they're like the first time I'm making a video, because I'm always thinking of a new idea, or I couldn't come up with a concept that I wanted to keep. So I would just start from scratch each time and make each video my first video to do. Now, I have a couple of videos that aren't my first video, but go after the first video that I made, which are like episodes. And I have like a lot of footage that I've taken with my old camera. I used to have a Sony camera, a camcorder, and it would take DVDs. Now, I got this camera like a couple of months before HD cameras came out, which was crazy. And then after I found out that HD cameras were so cheap, I never bought one. And I always had the chance to buy one, but for some reason I didn't. But, you know, I could have, but then my Sony camera broke, and the DVDs, they would work sometimes and sometimes they didn't. But I made a lot of footage for NC-17 AT NCE 101, and then I could make bloopers for my second channel. But I didn't do it, you know. And I have a lot of friends now, a lot of friends on that channel, and those channels, and those two channels. And I have a third channel. It was called Digital Hell, and I made that just to get away from those two channels. So, because I subscribe and watch a lot of videos, and I have a crazy history of watching videos on those two channels, and I just decided to start fresh, you know. And I was gonna make the Digital Hell channel just more like personal stuff, ways I felt and stuff, and that's the reason why. And then I got my other channels, G7 the Beat Maker. I sampled Gary Evans, my whole name, my official name, and I made those three channels just for my fans for G7. And what was the other one? I made that just for people to guess which song I sampled. And my Gary Evans, it's just, you know, wow, he sampled that song and it sounds like that. That's the reason why I made that channel. And it's just music, you know. All three of those are just music or whatever I'm thinking of for the fan site or whatever else. And that's the reason why I made that, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of different videos I've made and a lot of videos that I'm going to make on different channels. I have a lot of other channels, and I won't discuss those channels because you just have to look into it yourself, you know. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching my Gary Speaks channel. And subscribe.